Merry Christmas and welcome back. This is Road Tripvia, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today is episode number 708. The category is the 1988 Christmas movie Scrooged. And this is a 21 question trivia quiz. The first 20 questions come all at once, and then if you need it, at the very end of this video will be the question 21 tiebreaker. Thank you for watching. Good luck. Question 1. After 1984's Ghostbusters and 1989's Ghostbusters 2, where he starred as Peter Venkman, what was the name of the comedic actor who played TV producer Frank Cross in 1988's Christmas movie Scrooged? Getting started with an easy one. That is Bill Murray. Immediately harder. Question number 2. What is the three initial name of the television network that Frank Cross has worked at for years and is producing the live Christmas Eve special for in the movie? The name of the network is IBC TV. Question number 3. Also providing the film score for both The Nightmare Before Christmas and 2018's version of The Grinch, what is the name of the composer of the original music score for Scrooged? He also did the theme song for The Simpsons, Danny Elfman. Question number 4. In his office, Frank has a dictionary-style definition in large black and white letters for the word and his last name, Cross, written on the wall. Giving some insight into his management style, what is the 6-word definition? It says, cross, a thing they nail people to. Question number 5. When Frank was deciding which family members and corporate friends got which Christmas presents, his secretary was asking him to pick between what 2 choices of gift? The choices were between a VCR or a bath towel. Question number 6. When Frank was just getting started in the television industry, he dressed up in a costume for a popular kids show and played an adult-sized dog named what? That dog's name was Frisbee. Question number 7. With several beautiful shots of the skyline and the buildings in the film, in what American city, beautiful at Christmas time, does this movie take place? This movie occurs primarily in New York City. Question number 8. When the stagehand comes to Frank with a dilemma about getting the tiny mouse to wear the prop antlers, what method of attachment does Frank suggest before Claire aggressively shuts down the idea? Frank suggests using staples. Question number 9. At the beginning of the movie, Frank is previewing a film that his network is going to air starring Lee Majors. What is the title of that less than kid-friendly Christmas movie? The answer is The Night the Reindeer Died. Question 10. In Scrooged, what is the nickname that Claire called Frank throughout the movie that she first gave him due to an incident when they first met and bumped heads? She called him Lumpy. Question 11. When Frank and Claire first celebrated Christmas together, she got him a book and he got her what popular item often advertised on television shopping networks? He got her Ginsu Knives. Question 12. Similar in many ways to the original version of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was the total number of ghosts who visited Frank on Christmas Eve? The answer is 4. Question 13. When his deceased former boss, Lou Hayward, shows up to his office, Frank originally writes the whole thing off as a hallucination brought on by Russian vodka poisoned by what? Poisoned by Chernobyl. Question 14. After his lunch with the boss, when he meets the ambitious new executive who is gunning for his job, Frank starts to lose it a little, and when he goes out for some air, who picks him up in the cab? He is picked up by the ghost of Christmas past. Question 15. When the ghost of Christmas present takes Frank to view the party at his brother's house, they are playing a trivia game. One of the questions asked was, on the Addams Family TV show, what musical instrument did Lurch play? The answer was the harpsichord. Question 16. Another question asked that his brother gets incorrect was, what was the name of the boat on Gilligan's Island? Frank later answers that question during the Christmas Eve special. What was the answer? The name of the boat on Gilligan's Island was the SS Minnow. Question number 17. What was the name of the beloved American Olympic gymnast who plays the Dickens character Tiny Tim during the Christmas Eve TV special? Tiny Tim was played by Lou Retton. Question 18. While not expressly stated in the movie, from the look of his apron and the Christmas gift that Frank receives from him as a child, we can assume that Frank Cross's father had what profession? He was a butcher, or worked somewhere in the raw meat industry. Question 19. When Frank gets sent down the storm drain, he finds the man who asked him for $2 earlier at Claire's outreach program. What was the first name of the man that froze down there and appears later as a ghost? You could technically say that Frank was visited by 5 ghosts because Herman does come back at the end as a ghost and waves to him. Anyways, question 20. Calvin Cooley, the young son of Frank's assistant Grace Cooley, has been a mute since witnessing his father's death. When he finally says his first words, what famous Dickens quote was it? At the end of the movie, Calvin says, "God bless us, every one." Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road Trivia. Now, as far as Christmas movies go, I do know this one is not as kid-friendly as most of them, so this trivia quiz was less than kid-friendly also, with themes like the night the reindeer died, and Herman dying, stuff like that. There's some stuff that isn't really very Christmassy, especially when you're a kid. So tomorrow we're going to switch that up. We're going to do the Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2. So we're just going to smash both of those movies into one quiz. The first 10 questions will be about number 1. The second will be obviously about the second film. And there are a few more adult-themed trivia quizzes coming up. I know Debatable Christmas Movies is going to have some horror movies in there, well, some scary movies like Gremlins and some of the older movies that are less Christmassy. So there'll be a good mix between trivia quizzes you can play with your kids and trivia quizzes you might want to play on your way to work or while you're driving the car. I think that's all I had to say, so we'll just jump right into question 21 today, the tiebreaker for Scrooged trivia. This is a tough one. The only time it was seen in the movie was on his coffin in the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come's future prophecy. What is Frank Cross's middle name? It's only seen one time that I've found, and it was on his coffin. Now later in the movie, it was said one time, but it was quick, so you got to pay attention. If you know this one, I'm very impressed. Question 21 tiebreaker answer is Xavier. His full name is Francis Xavier Cross. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.